You really know who my father is?
You stood in my damn face,
Stop blaming everybody else and take responsibility.
I can't get it.
Right now.
Thanks for coming in and thanks for watching. Abandonment, abuse, and neglect. 3 painful wrongs none of us ever want to experience. But when your mom does it to you personally, the pain can be almost too much to bear. Take a look at this.
My name is Brittany, and I'm here because I need answers from my mother. I'm here to find out why my mother abandoned me. I was only 2 years old when I was given up for adoption. I always knew that I was adopted, even though no one ever told me. I was 19 when I finally found out who my parents were, and that my mother had raised 5 other siblings without me. I have so many questions that I need answered. I really need to know why I was singled out. My heart breaks every day when I think about how she gave me up. Why was I the only one that she didn't want? Why?
Please welcome Brittany to the show. Brittany, how you doing, honey?
I'm doing good.
All right. Why are you here today?
I'm here, Bill, because when I was 2 years old, my mom gave me away. But what doesn't make sense to me is that she raised my older siblings and she raised my younger siblings, but I was the only one that she gave up for adoption.
So today you want answers from your mom. She raised 5 others?
Yes, 5.
But she rejected you?
Yes.
Any inkling as to why?
I have no idea. That's why I'm here.
You want to find out?
Yes.
Do you have early memories of your life?
No, I don't.
None?
None.
Have you blotted them out? Have you heard things that happened to you?
Family members have told me about that she abused me, that she put me in a drawer, that she put me in a freezer, she burned me. I mean, it's so much, and when I asked her about it, she denied everything, but, you know.
So you were born biologically of your mom,
Yes.
and you finally saw her 2-3 months ago. You went into the adoptive system.
Yes.
Then you were rejected when you were a teenage girl from your adoptive parents.
Yes.
Then you went back into the foster care system. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And what impact has that had on your life?
It's made me a stronger person, honestly. I don't look like what I've been through, and I'm blessed. So.
Now, everybody has 2 parents, not just one. What about your father?
He's in my life, but it wasn't his decision to give me away. He went to jail.
You went to jail for
murder.
murder.
Yes.
Your father is a convicted murderer.
Yes.
And weren't you told your mother was dead?
Yes, I was.
Explain that.
When I was 17, I had a social worker, and one thing about me is I never gave up looking for my mom, you know, my siblings. And because I used to always, you know, bug them about trying to find my family, I guess I irritated my social worker, and she lied to me and said that my mother was dead. So me not having any information, I had nothing to, you know, I didn't have any information, so I had to believe what she said. So for 2 years, I just thought my mom was dead, and I felt hurt because I was like, why would God take her from me, and I didn't even get to meet her yet, and it broke my heart.
You want to grieve your mother's death, you did that, and then you found out she's not dead. So you don't know which way to go. So you connected with her on social media.
Yes.
Well, what happened?
She found my Facebook from my older sister, and she told me to call her. She gave me her number.
Were you shocked?
Yes, because it's like...
Happy or sad?
No, I was happy, but then there was so many mixed emotions because at one point I'm like, she's dead. Then it just jumps to she's alive, and she wants to talk to me on the phone. I'm like, you know, I just kind of went with it. I didn't.
Did other family members mention to you about the abuse that you went through that you've blocked down?
Yes.
Alleged abuse?
Yes.
And you were told what from other family members?
I was told that I was premature, so I was told that she put me in a drawer and she closed it. And it was several family members, not just one. So it was like multiple people telling me, yes, she did this, yes, she did this. So I'm like starting to believe it, you know. I only can go off of what people are telling me. So I'm like, I asked her about it.
What she denied?
She denied everything that I asked her.
Did you believe your mom when she said she did not abuse you? Did you believe that at the time?
No.
You believe she had?
I could look at I could see it in her eyes.
So why would you want to connect with your mom then if she abused you?
Because growing up, a lot of people don't understand how it feels to be a teenage girl and not have a relationship with your mother. And after everything that I've been through, it's like, after all these years, I didn't spend all those years looking for her just to get a dead end. Like, you know, I'm not the type of person that's just going to give up. I left everything that I had in California. I had my apartment. I was starting college, everything. I dropped everything. I dropped everything because, to me, it's like, I waited my whole life for this. So if I have to put school back, I'm going to put school back. It's okay. I can go later, you know? So I dropped everything that I had. I took a bus from California.
To Iowa.
Yes. So that was a 2-day trip.
Dropped your life. You want a family.
Yes.
You want brothers and sisters
Yes.
and aunts and uncles and a mother.
Yes.
Your dad's out of the picture permanently. But so you would get off the bus in Iowa. What happened?
She comes up to me and she hugs me and she's crying. And I'm like...
But you had no tears.
No tears at all.
Why?
It was something about it. To me, it was like it was fake. I always pictured that moment when I was little. I thought I would cry and just hug her and hold her. But when she hugged me, I was just... No emotion.
No.
I didn't feel anything.
Why did you contact me to reconnect with your mom and to meet for the first time today one of your siblings? Why?
Because...
You still have that yearning.
I do. I have that drive. I don't know what it is about me, but I just don't want to give up. And I don't want anybody to say, you didn't try it with her, you know, you just listened to what everybody said. No, I'm obviously here on the show, you know, to get answers. And that's
you want
why
to find out who you are.
Yes.
And you want a family.
Yes.
And you want answers from her.
Yes.
There's at least 2 sides to every story.
There's.
And your mom has a story to tell. Please welcome Brittany's mom, Demetria, to the show. Demetria, come on out. Demetria.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Yes.
You've heard what your
Exactly. That's why I'm upset.
Tell me.
Upset at what?
Because you believe everything somebody had to tell you. I put you in a drawer, I put you in the freezer, I did all this, I did all that to you. But when I told you, it wasn't good enough for you.
Because of everybody telling me that
who is everybody? Were they there, Brittany? Were they there? Were they there?
Obviously, if they
The person that was there is dead. I told you what happened.
What
I don't
happened?
believe you.
I
What
put
happened?
you in the drawer, stood over the drawer, put
Why
my
would you
makeup
put
on.
a baby
You was
in the
little.
drawer?
You was
You
little.
on the bed.
It doesn't matter. My son was jumping all over the bed. I didn't close the drawer. I didn't close the drawer.
That makes no sense. You still put a baby in a drawer.
I can do what I want.
And that's why we're in the situation that we're in.
The
You
drawer
were
wasn't
like-
closed.
Why did you do what you did?
I didn't want her. I was going to give her. I was going to give her up from the beginning. When I was with my ex, that was only an overnight thing. My husband for 21 years, I was with him. And then when I came up, when I was pregnant with her, I already knew from the jump. I didn't want the baby.
And you wanted to terminate the pregnancy.
Yes, I did.
How do you think she feels when she now learns she wasn't supposed to be alive?
I don't care.
What do you mean? You gave birth. You went through the pain of birth. Are you okay, Brittany? I think that's a weapon you use. I don't think you believe that. You want to hurt her, and you said that to make her feel bad when you don't believe it.
I did not make you get up and leave California. That was your choice.
She wanted to be mom.
I told you to stay there, didn't I? I told you to stay there. I was coming there to you. I wanted you to stay there, go to school, get you a job. But no, you listened to my ex.
She wanted to find out who she was. She wants to anchor it. She wants a family. She wants a loving mother.
I was coming to her. I didn't want her to uproot anything. I was coming to her.
What name do you have on your chest, Brittany?
I have her name.
Exit out.
Exit out.
Exit out.
I'd have to think, Mom, you're doing this in retaliation. It can't be your true feelings. Moms in the audience, can this be her true feelings? I pray to God, no. What is it? I got to find out.
Because she believed everybody else. I
But
told
you didn't
her.
Did you abuse her?
No, I did not.
Did you abuse her?
No, I
at
did
all?
not. No, I did not, Bill. No, I did not.
God is your witness. You
God
didn't
is
do
my witness. I have
did
7
not.
children. Never had CPS in my house.
Why did
Never had anybody
Why did you keep 6 and not the 7?
I didn't want her.
You don't want her.
You want me to lie? Wow.
We have more coming up. Stay right there.
The hits just keep on coming.
If God asked me out of the 7 kids, which one you want me to take, I would have taken you.
And this relationship reaches its breaking point.
My kids is tired of you disrespecting me. I don't want to in my life?
You won't believe what happens next.
I do not think it is a good idea for these two sisters to reunite.
Whoa! I'm done.
I do believe that your high expectations led to your broken heart. And you also need to just back off, let the past be the past. Let's move on.
Today's about connections between mothers and daughters and unwanted. Let's break this down a little bit, Demetria. I like to say, again, I'm a parent. You cannot be heartfelt in your comments toward Brittany. There's got to be, a lot of times parents use weapons because they're in pain and you want her to feel as bad as you're feeling. When she got to Iowa, imagine taking a 2-day trip on a bus to see her mom and to connect with her siblings. And then a big blow-up took place. What happened in Iowa when she came there? What happened that caused you to say that's it?
Everything was fine. We were talking. She'd get in my bed. We'd talk. We'd watch TV. I'd ask her about her life. I would tell her about my life. I would tell her about her sisters and brother's life.
Stop lying.
See, this is the problem. So you didn't get in my bed? We didn't talk?
I did. What did we talk about?
What did we talk about?
We didn't talk about anything. You sat there in the bed and watched TV. What did we talk about?
What were you doing? On the phone. But what we did talk. But only time you brought anything out is when my ex got on the phone telling you, oh, your mom did this, your mom did that.
First of all, you're the one that gave me away. I didn't give me away.
So what?
You should have brought me to your house and explained things right then and there.
Why?
I shouldn't have to come to you about anything.
Why?
Why do you hate her?
You did it.
Why do you hate her so much?
I didn't say I hate her.
What has she done?
I don't hate her.
Your behavior indicates to me that you hate her.
I just don't want to deal with her.
How do you love her and treat her like this?
She's crying on the
You don't
stage,
even know me.
but on the phone, talking big mess, and on Facebook, talking big mess, and all
You
that.
just owned me. You called me ugly. You called me a beast. You called me fat. You said I'm
But
not
what did
from
you say that
You said
before?
I need a DNA test. You're not mine.
My kids is tired of you disrespecting me. I don't want you in my life.
I don't care. I don't
If
care.
you wouldn't be like that, maybe I would want you in my life.
She can leave.
You need to get out the past. You need to get out the past.
Shut up, Michelle. Ain't nobody worried about you.
You shut up.
She came on the show to show out.
That's what you got. We came here because of you. We came here because of you.
You wanted to be on TV. Shut up.
Mom, hold on.
You wanted the drama to keep going.
Let me
You
read.
wanted the drama to keep going.
Let me read three.
I don't want you in my life.
All right, hold on, honey. These are 3 screenshots from Mom. 1, I didn't even love you enough to go to the doctor when I was pregnant with you. You said, the worst time in my life was when I found out I was pregnant with you. If God asked me out of the 7 kids, which one you want me to take, I would have
Taking her.
I would have taken you.
Trash.
Sorry.
Is that the way you truly feel? Honestly.
There was a reason why I put that on there from all the comments.
You're
that she
trying to
put on
hurt her.
there.
You're trying to hurt
Well,
her.
why she want to hurt me?
She wants to connect with you and Michelle.
You don't connect with nobody like that, Bill. I was giving away. I didn't connect with my mother like that.
Shut up. That's what
You
you're
shut
trying to
up.
play the victim. You're trying to play the victim.
You
didn't know.
are already the victim. You're the victim.
First of all,
Shut
that
up.
was your choice to have 3 kids at 19. I'm
So
almost
what?
20 years old.
So
I'm almost
what?
20 years
You're
old. I
not
got no
me.
kids.
And I'm
Almost 20
married
years old.
too. And I'm married
But
too.
you wasn't married when you had all them babies.
Oh, I'm married now.
Okay, but
I'm
you
married
wasn't
now.
married then.
I'm
So
married
shut up.
now.
That's
This
it.
is an odd way to
That's
show
it.
and love, Mama.
That's it.
This
I
is
think
an
that's
odd way to
clear.
show and
That's
love.
a lie.
That's it.
I love her. That's it.
No, you don't.
I don't want her in my life. I don't
But
want her in
you
my
love
kids'
me.
life because all she is drama.
Drama. How about you?
Drama,
because I
How about
know
you,
about
Mama? Are
where
you
I come
causing a little
from.
drama?
No.
How about you? When Brittany hears, I didn't want you, I wanted to terminate the
But I was supposed to be
pregnancy, I don't want to be
respectful. I was
around
supposed to be
you,
respectful
I
to
don't
that.
like you, and I
Okay.
don't want
Trash.
to.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
What?
Did I just put that in there, or was there a comment before that?
You text me when I left your house, going back to New Mexico with my father. You said if you go back with your dad, I don't want nothing to do. You disowned me from the minute I got to Iowa.
And why did you get mad? If I abused you, I put you in a drawer, I put you in the freezer, I did all these things. Why would you want to be in my life?
Let's do this. You have a sibling, a sister, that you've never physically...
I don't want to meet her. She back there showing out. She could stay back there.
Well,
But
let's do
you jealous
this.
of her, remember?
Jealous
You
of who?
run your mouth on Facebook all the time.
And you
We're
don't.
jealous.
We have the proof.
We this, we that. But because you said something first, little girl, I told you to leave
Little
me
girl,
alone.
I'm grown,
I
first of
told you
all.
to leave me alone.
I'm going to go
never met her.
backstage
I did a good
and meet
job
the
talking
sister,
about myself.
Brittany,
I'm
never
still
met.
talking.
Stay
I'm
right there. We're coming back. This is your one time she wants to reunite with her blood sister, and that's you.
Reunite with her blood sister.
Yeah. And
But you
don't you want to meet your
Don't be
sister?
jealous. I'm not jealous.
Don't you want to meet her?
No.
We got to meet her. You got to meet her.
I'm going right back to catch my
Then I bought the one. We don't. Whoa! I'm a.
Let's do this. I do not think it is a good idea for these two sisters to reunite in this climate. The emotions are too high. We may try later on, but I don't think it's going to work. My goal is to reunite this family. My goal is not to cause problems. This is a problem because they can't get along and they've never physically met. Imagine if they do meet, what's going to happen? I can't take responsibility.
And I don't want her back up on that cushy drama. And she believed liars. I'm telling her, I told her to. I thought I would do anything to show you I'm telling you the truth. You're lying, you're lying. She don't believe me. So what else am I supposed to do? She makes me want to hate her.
Will these sisters finally reunite?
Hey, but where's the paperwork, Bill? Where's the police reports, Bill?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So obviously they're lying, right?
What, do you want to meet her?
Another mother confrontation that you can't miss.
You stood in my damn face.
That's your mama. That's your mom. Love watching from your couch? Wait until you see us live. If you're going to be in the New York City area and want free tickets to see a taping of the show, go to our official website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 for your chance to talk back with Bill. All right, welcome back. It may not be good, may not be healthy, may not be safe at this point to have Brittany's sister Nichelle with Brittany. So we're going to wait on that. But
She can come out here. Anybody going to touch her? She can come out here.
No.
Nobody going to touch her.
We may do that, but tell me your side of the story.
She's a liar, Bill.
You've never met her.
Am I abused? I was not abused, Bill. I was not abused.
Can you put yourself in her place for a moment? That she heard stories she heard stories she was thrown aside. She heard stories she wasn't loved. And whether it's true or not, I don't know. In her mind, she was abused, neglected, ignored. And when one time she connects with her birth mother and possibly with her sister, she is then get into a big fight. It's ugly. It's terrible. Can you put yourself in her shoes just for a moment and understand from her perspective?
I did, Bill. Before she even moved to my mom's house, I've been telling her, why would you pack your why would you pack
your stuff?
Your stuff to move with people that you don't know?
Because it's her mother.
I understand
and
that.
It's her sister.
I understand that. But if I was adopted, I would
family.
And I would go visit my mother. I'm not gonna pack my stuff and leave school, my own apartment.
But
to meet my mom.
That shows you the depth of love she has for her family.
I wish I would. I wish I would miss out on school.
Why are you angry?
Because she brought us on Bill Cunningham Show to air out dirty laundry.
She came not to air laundry.
Yes,
but
she did. Yes, she did.
She wants a relationship.
She put on Facebook all this stuff.
We were gonna reunite. Two sisters together. You've never physically seen her, correct?
No, but I talked to her on the phone.
That was enough.
She's gullible. She's dumb.
What do you want from this? What do you want from this?
What
Michelle?
I want?
Yeah.
I want her to stop with all I want her to move on with her life. Stop her ass and move on with your life. Like, come on. Now, everybody's perfect. Get over it. You grown. You 19 years old. Get over it. Why I gotta be all this drama?
What, do you want to meet her?
I couldn't marry at my house. Why I gotta be on Bill Cunningham Show? I couldn't marry at home. Why am I here?
She set this up. She's the organ.
She sure did. She sure did. She sure did. She got what she wanted. Drama.
What's your relationship with your mom?
Well, she was fine with my mom.
Oh, yeah,
we fight.
That's what she wants. She wants the relationship you have with her mom. You share the same mother. She wants that relationship.
We sure do. Yeah. Bill, and guess what? You know what she's lying about? She moved to Iowa with my mom. This child is on my Facebook. Can I talk to you? Yeah, sure. Go. What's up? I don't like it here. I'm having mixed emotions, but I want to stay. I don't know what I want to. What do you want to do then?
She's confused and she wants love with the family. Why won't you accept the love she wants to give?
Because she disrespected my mom too many times. On Facebook, you call mom a hoe, all this.
I don't feel comfortable putting you two in the same room, much less on the same stage. I don't feel comfortable doing that because I can't trust either one. I know how upset you were. And if that's the person on this stage, I don't want to take responsibility. What relationship do you want with Brittany?
I don't know if I can have one with her. She's too disrespectful. I understand, like, my mom, but
do you think you disrespected her a little bit?
What did I disrespect her about on Facebook?
Here, what I saw backstage.
Don't care.
You were ready to claw her eyes out.
I sure was. Don't sit on this stage. Don't do it. Don't disrespect my mom on stage. Don't do that.
What do you want to see happen?
I don't care.
What do you want to see happen? Because of the way she acted with your mother and her mother, that's what sent you over the edge.
It sure did. You don't think I'm touching my mother than my mama. I don't she is wrong.
Michelle,
you don't respect my mama.
What do we do now?
Tell her to come outside. Tell her to come out here. I want to hear her side of the story. That she was abused, put in a freezer. She was in a drawer.
She was, I don't know if it's true or false.
I think it's a lie.
She was told that.
Oh, really? But where's the paperwork, Bill? Where's the police reports, Bill?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So obviously they're lying, right? Yeah.
She might believe it, whether it's true or not.
And if that's stupid. That's how gullible you are. Why are you so gullible?
I don't believe
If that was me, I would have been like, okay, can I look up on the internet how all this stuff?
I don't believe or disbelieve. I don't know.
She's dumb. I don't like her because she's respectful. I don't want to see her.
We have more coming up. Stay right there.
The bitter family battle you've been waiting for.
Don't get in my face. Make sure you let them know where you was at.
Another bond at its breaking point.
Why does he owe you one?
If anything, we owe each other.
For 11 years, you didn't know this.
Smoke base and give you
because
stop blaming everybody else.
Okay.
Take responsibility.
I can't get in her.
Were you taken from your family when you were a kid? Do you want to reunite with your parents and find out why they didn't fight to get you back? We'd like to help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text GUEST at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Give us a call right now.
I know I used to do drugs, but that was a long time ago. I would have been a great mother if I was given a chance, but I wasn't. Anthony, lose that chip on your shoulder and get over yourself.
Clearly, that family's in need of help. Later in the show, we're going to bring back Brittany, most likely alone, to talk about the problems. Deadbeat, neglectful moms or ungrateful kids who expect too much of their moms. My next guest has an answer, but is it the right one? Take a look at this.
Today is the day I get the truth from my mother. Growing up, my mom was addicted to drugs and never around. When I was 11, I found out the woman I was living with wasn't even my real mom. Everything I ever believed was a lie. My real mom has never even bought me a pair of shoes. After my real mom gave birth to me, she thought her job was done. She raised 2 other kids and singled me out to be unloved, alone, and homeless. I deserve to know why.
Please welcome Anthony to the show. Anthony, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Anthony, why are you here today, man?
I'm here today to get answers out of my mom. Long story short, I'm fed up. I'm tired of all the lies. I'm tired of her constantly shooing me away. Every time I try to come and be with her, she's pushing me away. Like I said, over the last 4 years, I've probably not even spent 24 hours total with my mom.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
18 years old. Go back in time. Memories, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened?
There were none with her. There were none.
None. Where was she?
I didn't even know my mom was my mom until the age of 11. I didn't know the woman I was living with I thought was my mom, and I found out that she wasn't on accident. And everyone in our family knew, but no one decided it was a good idea. Hey, let's tell this kid before he gets too old, and then he's looking at all of us like we're crazy.
How long was your mom lost to the world of drugs? A long time.
Long time.
And you had other siblings.
Long time.
Were the other 2 siblings, were they with your biological mom?
Well, my older sister was with my biological mom for a minute, and then I don't know what happened with that. But right now, as of now, she has custody of my younger sister, who was only 6 years old. And I was, at the age of 13, I was put in foster care.
What do you want to see happen today, Anthony? What do you want to see?
I want answers out of my mom. I want to know why does she want to have a relationship with me? Why does she, all these years, has she told me that she doesn't know who my father is? Does she really know who my father is? And does she just really not want to tell me? If you really don't know who my father is, once again, shows the character of her.
You want to connect with your, and the other family we just had on, it didn't work so well at this point.
Right.
What do you want to see happen in your situation?
I want a relationship with my, I want a family, okay? I want a family, but like I said, hey, she ain't do none of this. I'm holding down 3 jobs, you hear me? She ain't do none of this. I'm self-made. I'm self-made. She ain't do none of this.
Please welcome Anthony's mother, Jasmine, to the show. Jasmine, come on out.
Let me tell you something. You out here lying for all these people.
Don't come in, man. Don't come in, man. Don't get in my face, bro.
I'm about to
Don't get in my
let
face.
them
Let
know
it
what's
know.
going
Let
on.
them know and make
I'm
sure
about
you
to
let them know where you
what's
was at.
going on.
Make sure you, like
I'm
I
about to
said,
let them know
self-made.
what's
Let's get, John, I want to hear your story, Jasmine. What about the drugs, the crack? What about?
Okay. First of all, Bill, yes, I did use. I used for many years. But even in my use, in my drug use, I found a way. I had him, and when I had him, I was in the treatment center. And during that treatment center, it was like a 6-month treatment center. I say like at the last end, like maybe I was there about 5 months, getting ready to affirmate from the program.
Right.
And I was coming home on home visits, and I relapsed.
Where was he this time?
He was with me.
He was with you.
He
Are
was
you in
with
the
me.
rehab center?
Yes, he was with me.
In the rehab center. Oh, baby, in the rehab center.
Up until 8 months old. From the hospital, I left and I went to the rehab center, and he was with me.
Was he a crack baby?
No, he was not a crack baby.
So if you went from the hospital to the rehab center...
Bill, they said he had a trace of cocaine in his system.
That means he's a crack
baby. No, that does not mean he's a crack baby, because he was
You can't be a little bit pregnant.
He was not crack.
He had crack in his...
He had cocaine in his system. There was a trace of it.
Does it
But I
matter?
had not
Was it a
used
little
my
bit?
whole
Where'd that
crack.
come from, Mama?
It came from me.
Yeah.
But understand this too. Like I said, when I went to this treatment program, I had about a week or two to be affirmated. And during this week or two, I went home on a home trip and I relapsed. And during this relapse was when I called my mother to come get Anthony, so that Anthony would not have to suffer, and that he would.
So with a relapse, with you coming home and relapsing, that says right there, you me right there.
Right?
That's
because
right
if I
there.
didn't, I would have let you be out.
Just let me stay with you.
Okay, so yes, my mother being a mother.
You saw it as an act of love.
As an
Because
act of love.
because
I'm out in the street.
You smoking bass as an act of love.
was that crack more important to you than Anthony?
No, it wasn't. Because if it had been, no, it wasn't. If it had been, I would have left him.
It had to be.
You wouldn't give up crack, but you gave up Anthony.
No, I didn't give him up.
So for the next 10 years, you were still in the world of drugs for the next 10 years.
Yes,
what do you want to see happen today?
But what I want to see happen, first of all, I want him to stop blaming me.
Forget the next 10 years.
I want him to stop blaming me.
Are you still on drugs?
For him to be a bum and not do nothing with his life.
Is he a bum and a thief?
He's a thief. He came to my house. He stole from his 7-year-old sister and his stepfather. He stole from them. You stood in my damn face.
That's your mama. That's your mama. Love watching from your couch? Wait until you see us live. If you're going to be in the New York City area and want free tickets to see a taping of the show, go to our official website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 for your chance to talk back with Bill. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Do you think Brittany will ever form a relationship with her mom and sister? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. Today's about neglectful moms wanting answers. During the break, you two went at it hard. Tell, 3 jobs. All right, here's the question.
3 jobs? What you mean?
Are you still on drugs?
No, I'm not.
You're off.
I told him to
You're
go
off.
get a
Come
job.
on, man.
Yes, I am.
I'm on 2 manager positions. You
I
hear
told
me?
him to go get a job. He told me I had 2 and lost 2.
I'm only 18, man.
I said, so
You
that wasn't
43, ain't got no job.
That mean you ain't gonna try?
Do you think she owes you an apology for what?
Yes, I do.
I think he owed me one.
You an apology? Why does he owe you one?
If anything, we owe each other.
For 11 years, you didn't know
He
his.
smoke base and give you
That's because of my family member that he
Stop
lived with.
blaming everybody else,
Okay.
bro. Take
I
responsibility.
can't get in her. No, you stop blaming everybody. You take responsibility.
Man, you sound
real good. You sound real good, but you disrespectful as hell.
And another thing,
These people don't know
you ain't about to keep, hold on.
One time, man.
You don't know me. You ain't got the right to say you know me. You don't know me.
You still through the whole family.
You don't know me.
Not just for me.
You don't know me.
One at a time.
I got several family members.
Jasmine, do you want a little apology? Just a little apology to Anthony. He didn't know who his mom was for 11 years.
That's because of mine.
Hold on.
That's because of where he was at. They chose not to tell him everything I did when he said
That's your job to tell him you're my son.
Well, how am I get to it? How am I get to it?
How you gonna get to me? The same way you get into the crack. That's how you can get to me.
One at a time. Hey, go ahead.
At the age of 13, I was put into the foster care system.
Because you chose to go.
Legally.
You chose
When he was 13.
I was sitting at the table, my mother.
He came here because he loved you. He's here because he loves you.
He don't come to stay with me. He can do what the hell
One thing I don't do, I don't play the blame game.
You can't do what the hell you want to do.
All right, let me do this.
Because I
Tino,
use drugs.
time out. Time out.
I use drugs.
Jasmine, let me say something.
No.
Anthony, hold on, man.
I'm not
let
gonna
me
play
talk
the
just
blame
for a
game.
moment.
I'm
Let
not
me
gonna
talk
play the blame game.
just for a moment. All right, Anthony, let me say something. Let me say something.
Disrespectful.
You came here for this reason.
Disrespectful.
18 years old. He contacted the show, and he said he wants a relationship with his mom.
He can have.
Do you want a relationship with him?
Yes.
Do you
I
want a relationship with her?
with all my kids.
I want a good
but
relationship.
But I
This
don't
is
want
not
to
the way to do it.
He's not going to
This is not the way to do it.
You can keep it stepping, man.
How about respecting him and him respecting you?
Self-made without her, man. I can keep the pussy
how
without
about
her.
he
Come on, man.
respect
You
his
get
mama,
what
too.
you give.
Exactly, Bill.
Show
And
respect.
I don't have no problem.
All right, where do we
I don't
go?
have no problem.
Where do we go from here? Do you want a relationship with your son?
Why she say that and you couldn't...
Yes or no?
Yes.
This is one hell of a way to show it right here.
Yes.
You got to stop.
Yes.
It begins
I
with
wanna
you.
That's all I'm saying.
Anthony,
I want
Don't
to
keep disrespecting.
He got to be open. He got
What
to
you
stop
mean?
living in the
What is
past.
that open as it
You got
gets?
to stop. You got
Let's
to stop
go.
living in the
Let's-
past.
hey,
You gonna keep living in the
Jasmine,
past.
let's
we
sit
can't
back.
Go, we can't go for
Anthony,
it.
sit back, man.
18 years
Sit
ago.
back. Everyone, sit
No,
back.
we can't go for it.
No,
He gonna keep taking
stop.
me back.
That's what it's
Jasmine, I'm going to go one at a time. Jasmine, what is your thoughts about how you develop a relationship with your son? I'm going to hear from Jasmine, and I'm going to hear from you, Anthony. What do you want to see happen today?
First of all, since we've been talking here, we've been at a hollering match. Okay.
We need to talk and not
Okay,
holler.
we haven't even been talking. It is.
Can you tell him who his daddy is?
No, I don't know.
Why
who
not?
your, I
Why
don't
not?
know
Why
who your
don't you
daddy
know who my daddy is?
I don't know who your
Why
daddy is.
don't you know who my daddy is?
I don't know who
Why
your daddy
don't you know who
is.
my
What
daddy
you mean
is?
I don't know?
What
Because
you
I
mean?
was
Why-
using drugs.
Isn't that
and I
hard
was
for a
out
man
there.
not to know who his daddy is?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is,
But-
Bill. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell him a lie either.
You can
It
never.
took a whole lot for
you
me to
can't
tell
forget,
him
but you
that I
can
didn't
forgive.
know
Why don't you read my
who
this?
his father
So you
was.
ain't know who you laid down in bed with a few weeks before you got pregnant?
Unlike you, problem with I had past, but see, I'm going forward in my life.
How do you
and
go
I'm
forward?
like you, I don't have a problem
Do
admitting
you hear
my
how you
wrongs.
say-
All right, do it. All right, let's do it. Let's hear words from Mama to the son about what you've done in the first 18 years of his life. Let me hear what you honest, heartfelt. Look him in the eye. No
What,
talking.
the first
from
18
you.
years of his life.
Tell him.
The first 18 years of his life.
Are you regretful?
I regret.
Tell him.
Yes, I regret. I regret not being there. And even when I first went to the penitentiary and I stayed, and you don't even remember this.
How do we move from this day forward?
Exactly. And you see, and he's stuck there.
You live a
He
couple
won't even
miles
let-
from you live close.
He won't even let me. He won't even let me talk. So if I can't talk,
Let her talk.
I'm being a mother and everything. Okay. And
Are
if
you
I can
sorry?
listen-
Are you sorry for what you did?
Yeah, I'm sorry for
Tell
not
him.
being
Do you
in his
accept
life.
her apology?
Because I had him.
She gonna have
he
to show
can't-
me, Bill. She gonna have to
It's
show
not
me.
words,
Okay,
it's deeds.
well, it don't
She
work
gonna
about
have to
just
show me.
showing you.
She
You
gonna
got
have
to
to
show.
show She got what I got to show to you.
You got to show.
What I got to show you.
some respect.
What do I have to show you?
You got to, because you done stood up in front of all these people and told me
Let me
and
tell you
all
something.
kind of
Let
stuff.
me tell you
I ain't
something.
said that
Let me
to
tell
you.
something. Let me tell you
Anthony's
something.
turn, Mama. Anthony, go
Okay.
ahead. Accept an apology. You never ever forget, but you got to forgive.
You got to move forward.
Let him talk. Anthony, what do you want to see happen today?
To be honest, Bill, I don't even know. You feel me? I don't. And at this point, it's
Honest, heartfelt. What do you feel?
At this exact moment right now, I don't care. Because she says I need to learn some respect. No, I don't disrespect you. I don't disrespect you until you start disrespecting me. Well, now, had you have been a good mother and been there for 18 years of my life, you wouldn't get disrespected. You would get treated like a queen. You would get treated like a mother.
Okay.
How do you expect me to
I'm
treat
done
you
with
like
you
a mother?
'cause
You
you
like a
ignorant.
take
Are
on
you
the
done
streets
with
to
him?
me, bro.
You ignorant, baby. I'm done with it. If he can't get past what's in the past and move forward, I'm not gonna keep beating myself up about it. Okay?
I'll say this. On her side of the
I'm
table.
not gonna keep
What's
beating me
up?
up.
The thing
Let's
about
move
it-
forward.
So it's
Let's move
over.
forward.
How many
It's
times?
over.
How many times we
It's
done had,
over.
y'all don't even know how many times we done had this conversation.
Baby,
how many
we
times
ain't had
it's
this
been, let's
conversation.
move
Stop
on.
that.
It's time to move on, Anthony.
Let's
It's
move
time
on.
to move on.
I've been trying
My
to-
audience says they're saying it's next. Stay back. Stay. Love watching from your couch? Wait until you see us live. If you're going to be in the New York City area and want free tickets to see a taping of the show, go to our official website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 for your chance to talk back with Bill. Were you taken from your family when you were a kid? Do you want to reunite with your parents and find out why they didn't fight to get you back? We'd like to help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Give us a call right now. Closed captioning of the Bill.
Now, had you have been a good mother and been there for 18 years of my life, you wouldn't get disrespected. You would get treated like a queen.
And unwanted.
Why did you get 6 and not the 7?
I didn't want her.
You don't want her.
You want me to lie?
We waded neck deep through the pain and outrage of being an abandoned child. Here to help get our guests back on dry land is psychologist Robbie Ludwig. Robbie, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Let's go to Brittany first. Brittany, before Robbie weighs in, we've seen a lot of drama from your sister and from your mother, but mainly your sister. You all came here with the idea of being together. What happened? What's in your heart right now?
I'm just hurt. I don't know how to explain it. I keep crying because it's like I spent all these years wanting to know my mom, and to get that, I regret looking for her and finding her.
Robbie, what do you say to Brittany?
I mean, I want to cry with Brittany because it's, you know, your mother is the person who ideally is supposed to be the person who offers you unconditional love. And so this feeling, but we don't all get mothers who give that. There's an idealization of motherhood that if you're a mother, you're the right mother for your child, and that's simply not the case. And sometimes the type of support we need doesn't come from our birth mother. It comes from other mentors that we seek out and we find, and you know what? That's okay.
What about Nichelle? What do you do now when you have this reaction from Nichelle, which is so angry, having never met Brittany? She's over the top. What would you say to Brittany about Nichelle?
Well, Michelle, even though you biologically have the same mother, in some ways you got a different mother, right? Because you got the rejecting mother, and Michelle got a mother who was there for her. Michelle is protecting her mother, and she sees Brittany as the enemy. And maybe that will resolve itself, maybe not. But the bottom line is you deserve, and you need to get treatment so you can find a way to create room in your life where you say, I deserve to be loved in the right kind of way.
And Robbie, right now that whole relationship is too toxic. Let it go for a while.
right now, and I think you need to be at a different place. If you are at a place where you say, my life is successful, I've found good people in my life, I'm doing what I know I'm meant to do, and then you revisit your mother, it might be a different scenario. She feels too guilty to apologize to you.
I think that's the case.
She feels too guilty.
Robbie, we got Anthony and Jasmine. Anthony was born with a little bit of cocaine in his system. Mom was in rehab. And now the relationship with Jasmine is very difficult. And Anthony wants the relationship. Jasmine wants the relationship. Otherwise, physicality, they wouldn't be here together in the same space. But look at the body language. Where do we go from here?
Well, there's anger and there's disappointment. So your mother had an addiction when you were born. And on some level, she felt that she couldn't give you what you needed. And in some ways, she really protected you. Unfortunately, what happened was there were secrets and lies. And I don't know why that happened, but that complicated the relationship. The fact of the matter is we like to think relationships are unconditional, but no relationship is unconditional. There are conditions in all relationships, okay? I see people nodding their head. So I know that you're upset with your mother. And I'm sure you feel upset with the way things have gone. I read that there was some things that made it difficult for your mother to be around you, some of your behaviors.
Maybe.
Which exhibited anger.
Maybe.
So you need to figure out how to be the type of son that your mother wants to be around.
No, Robbie, look, Jasmine, can you say, I'm sorry, it shouldn't have happened? You cannot change 1 second of all the yesterdays, but you can change the days, weeks, and months of tomorrow. Yeah. So how about today starting a different relationship without retribution, without revenge from you, Anthony, and a feeling that from this day on, I'll be your son if you'll be my mother.
But the thing is, maybe they can get treatment together.
Absolutely.
So they can learn how to be the right parent and the right son for each other and learn about each other and learn how to give each other what the two of you need, and also to grieve for the lost past.
Yes.
And all the upset.
And if we can help
caused.
a little bit with that process, Anthony, we're going to do it.
I see there's possibilities
I see hope
here.
Here, I have a sense of hope for
Brittany,
now. For now.
For Brittany to find that she is deserving of love, even if she happened to be born to a mother who couldn't show her that.
For now, it's hopeless, but believe me.
Can you take that message in, though?
Yes.
Tomorrow is another day. All right, when we continue is the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Want to take a peek behind the cameras? Then follow me on Twitter. Like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, or follow me on Instagram, because you don't want to miss a minute of the backstage drama. It's unedited, unfiltered, and unbelievable. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Do you think Brittany will ever form a relationship with her mom and sister? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. If you've been abandoned by a parent or anyone else, here's the bottom line. There's no point in placing blame. It won't make things better and will probably make things worse. You may have questions, and you have a right to ask all those questions, but you have to accept the answers you get, even though they're not the answers you want. In order to live in a peaceful present, you got to leave the past where it belongs, in the past. And I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time.
I'm still your daughter at the end of the day, and like, I didn't waste all these years looking for you to give back. And that's the part where I'm like, I don't want a relationship with her. But I've been fine without her. I mean, it's been emotionally kind of like rocky, but I've accomplished a lot to not have my mother. And seeing as how far I've gotten, when she was 19 with 3 kids, I'm almost 20 with no kids, you know, it's like, it gives me ambition to do better, but at the same time, it's like, I wish I could be like my friends and have that mommy-daughter relationship, but that's not. She has issues beyond me, and I can't make someone love me. I can't make someone want to be in my life, and she made that clear that she doesn't want it. So, and I don't want her coming back like, now I want it. No. She showed me too many times prior to this that she doesn't want a relationship with me, so